Once upon a time, in a small sun-kissed village nestled between rolling hills and a sparkling blue river, lived a brave young girl named Laila. Laila had wild, curly hair that bounced like springs when she ran, and bright green eyes that sparkled with curiosity. She loved exploring the meadows, climbing trees, and imagining all the adventures waiting just beyond her village. One sunny afternoon, while wandering near the edge of the enchanted forest, Laila stumbled upon a shimmering golden feather. It glinted in the sunlight like a tiny star fallen from the sky. Laila picked it up and marveled at its beauty. "I wonder where this feather came from," she thought. Without a second thought, she tucked it safely into her pocket and set off toward home. That evening, as Laila sat at the kitchen table, the feather began to glow softly. To her astonishment, a tiny shimmering figure emerged from the feather. A little fairy. The fairy had delicate wings that sparkled with every color of the rainbow. "Thank you for freeing me," the fairy chirped, fluttering around Laila's head. "I am Layla, the guardian of the forest. You have found my feather, which was lost in a great storm. Because you were brave enough to return it, I shall grant you one wish." Laila's heart raced. "One wish? Oh, I wish to go on a grand adventure," she exclaimed. Layla clapped her tiny hands in delight. "Very well. Close your eyes and hold tight to the feather." With a burst of glittering light, Laila felt herself being whisked away. When she opened her eyes, she found herself in a magical land filled with towering trees, vibrant flowers, and creatures she had only seen in books. There were talking animals, sparkling rivers, and mountains that reached the clouds. "Welcome to the kingdom of Everwood," Layla announced, her wings shimmering. "Here, you will meet many friends and face exciting challenges." Just as they began to explore, a loud roar echoed through the trees. Laila and Layla turned to see a massive dragon perched on a nearby mountain. Its scales gleamed like emeralds, but its eyes were filled with sadness. "Oh no," Laila said. "What's wrong with the dragon?" Layla explained. "His name is Xander, and he guards the enchanted jewel that keeps the kingdom alive. But a dark sorcerer has stolen it, and Xander is too heartbroken to fly or help. Without the jewel, Everwood will lose its magic." Determined to help, Laila said. "We have to get that jewel back." Layla smiled at Laila's bravery. "Then we must venture to the sorcerer's lair in the misty mountains. Are you ready?" With her heart pounding with excitement, Laila nodded. They set off through the enchanted forest, meeting friendly creatures along the way. A wise old owl shared riddles that led them to the right path, while a mischievous squirrel helped them gather supplies for their journey. Each new friend they made filled Laila with courage and joy. Finally, they reached the misty mountains, where thick fog swirled around them. Laila took a deep breath. "We can do this," she whispered, and together they pushed through the mist. As they neared the sorcerer's lair, they heard the cackling of the sorcerer. "Foolish girl, you think you can take back the jewel?" he sneered, standing guard over a glowing, colorful jewel that pulsed with magic. With her heart racing, Laila stepped forward. "I'm not afraid of you. You're hurting the kingdom and Xander. I will get that jewel back." The sorcerer laughed, sending a wave of dark magic toward Laila. But Layla fluttered in front of her, creating a shield of light. "You must be brave, Laila. Focus on the good in your heart." Laila closed her eyes and thought of her friends, her village, and all the joy in the world.